Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today you know exactly what could happen today. It is the Champions League final against Barcelona. We're at the Baki Olympia Stadionu in Azerbaijan. Um, well, I mean, the build-up has been phenomenal, hasn't it? We've managed to win the Premier League officially on the final day. We go into this game today with the potential of a treble altogether, with the European Super Cup in tow, with that Premier League title. It could be the last episode of the series. Liverpool have won the Europa League and Tottenham have won the Conference League. Can we make it a clean sweep for English clubs here today against Barcelona in the Champions League final? We're at a full strength squad apart from at right back. Biner picked up an injury in training. He pulled his knee ligaments. He is out of the Champions League final. Correa will start at right back. And Capelli would normally start at centre back, but we're going to give Usmanu the chance in there today. Cook won Player of the Year in England for the Premier League, etc. He won the Players' Player of the Year and the English Players' Player of the Year. I have won the Manager of the Year, and Laureano Alves has won the Young Player of the Year award. Let's just get into it. I could say this, say that, say everything else, but we know what's at stake today. We have to go out there and bring home the Champions League trophy. We know how strong Barcelona are as a football club. Lamine Barrow, our former goalkeeper, in goal for Barcelona today. There's no other former players by the looks of things, but they still have Alejandro Balde, Gavi. They signed Ouedraogo this year. I mean, Davic, Baldanzi, Armstrong, Yamal. Yamal's a youth player at Barcelona. He's been there throughout their run on this save. Can we bring home the Champions League trophy? They're playing a very narrow system. It could be a very difficult ask today. Can we find a way? Nathan Cook here with a free kick early on. Lofts it into the penalty area. They don't get it completely clear. And Medina is there. And Medina has scored 2 minutes into this Champions League final. Medina with a huge goal. What a start to this final for us. Cook with the delivery. They couldn't get it properly clear. Hadjo nodded it down for Medina. And that is a very good finish. And we have an advantage with the first attempt at goal of the match. Baldanzi into Yamal. Zabanye into Baldanzi. Yamal. Gavi. Big deflection. And Barcelona are level. 3 minutes later, Laureano Alves' own goal is what's been given. 5 minutes into this Champions League final, and it's what a piece. Oh, God, this is going to be a horrible game, isn't it? Balde into De Oliveira. Ouedraogo playing it back to the keeper, Lamine Barrow. De Oliveira looking forward. Good header from Romano. Sonogo didn't challenge for it. Cook picks it up. Plays it out wide to Correa. Knocks it forward. Balde decided to keep it in. I'm not entirely sure why. Davic manages to clear, and Lamine Yamal is potentially in behind here. Plays it through. Armstrong. What a save from Whitbread. What an unbelievable start to this Champions League final we've had here. Baldanzi into Lamine Yamal, again with the short corner, and again we're not dealing with it. And Romano with a vital interception right at the end of that. But again, it comes back at us. I've got a very bad feeling about this, it has to be said. But my word, what an opportunity we have. Barcelona looking like the better side so far. Unfortunately, their goal was via a deflection, of course, from Laureano Alves. And other than that, it's been a bit of an even game. It seems to have calmed down a little bit. The nervous energy seems to have gone a bit from both sides. Dixon into Almada. Good ball out wide. Medina He's got support behind him and finds it in Correa. Now Cook. Space on the left-hand side. Romano picks it up into Almada. Back to Romano. Now Laureano Alves. Opportunity to get the ball into the penalty area. Sonogo. Oh, my word. He's got to hit the target. That is a huge, huge chance. Gavi with a corner. They always go short with these corners. Lamine Yamal into Darvic, brought down by Alves, no foul. Zabanye, Armstrong, it's 2-1 to Barcelona. 38th goal of the season for Matt Armstrong. Right before half-time. Almada to Cook. Now Sonogo. Usmanu into Correa. He's got support ahead of him if he can find it. Medina's made the run. Medina's got onto it. Can he get there? Cross comes in. Alves at the far post. That is an immediate response. It's 2-2 now. And again, right on the stroke of half-time, less than a minute after Barcelona go ahead, we bring them back level again. Brilliant stuff from Medina. Great pass from Correa. Medina just about kept that in. Alves, unmarked at the far post, grabs us a vital equaliser just before half-time. 2-2. And it's all to play for here. It's a relatively even game. Barcelona do look the more likely, in my opinion. They have had a little bit more possession as well. Come on. Come on. Can we find a way to win this Champions League final? It's been a long, long season. But we are going toe-to-toe with Barcelona here, and there is every opportunity that we can win this. Correa into Medina. Couldn't quite make the turn. Correa in the end knocks it back to Usmanu. And now Cook into Dixon. Lays it back to Usmanu. A little bit of pressure on him. Tries to switch the play. Finds Romano into Cook. Now Alves. Inside to Sonogo. He's got space to run into. Sonogo. Oh, again, he's missed the target. That's two massive chances that Sonogo has missed. And they could have easily made the difference in this cup final. Again, we're struggling on fitness. Barcelona are making some big changes in terms of substitutions at the moment. We're going to do the same. Sonogo is off. Youngblood is on. Medina is off. Guilherme, who's just signed a new contract, is on. We're struggling a little bit in the midfield as well for fitness. Capelli is going to come on for Cook. It's a big risk, that one, but we've got to do it. And, I mean, I don't really know what we can do. Hadjo's going to have to stay there, but he is on that yellow card. I mean, we haven't got the options in defence, have we? We'll confirm those substitutions for now. Come on. Alves and Hadjo really struggling. Correa in possession with the throw. Youngblood into Usmanu. Now Capelli. Usmanu. Jake Dixon into Hadjo. That's a good reverse pass, and it's caught Barcelona out a little bit there. And Guilherme now down this right-hand side. Can he get the cross in? Lays it to the edge of the penalty area for Hadjo. Now Capelli from distance. Oh, my word. Mirko Capelli. What a strike. It's his first goal of the season. Lamin Barrow completely caught out by that one. What an unbelievable strike that is. Hadjo just laid it off to it first time, all of 30 yards out. That is a goal worthy of winning any cup final. What a goal from Mirko Capelli. Hadjo in possession, into Correa. He loses possession though to Armstrong, and now De Oliveira for Barcelona. Göksu into Junyent. Plays it into Darvic. Now Armstrong. Yaurego. Usmano brings him down. No foul. Armstrong puts it wide. Ooh. We've had less shots on target than Barcelona, but more attempts altogether. Barcelona have edged possession. We're into the 90th minute, into added time. Oh no. There's 10 seconds to go. Zabanye with a free kick. Junyent, free. Junyent has put it wide. Is that it? The 4 minutes of added time are done. We've only gone and done it. Oh, what an unbelievable Champions League final. 2 goals right at the start of the first half, 2 goals right at the end of the first half, and a phenomenal strike from Mirko Capelli to win the Champions League here. What an unbelievable performance. We had to fight for it, and my word, have we done that. What a way to end Sunday League to Champions League. Don't get me wrong, I'm really irritated that I've done it with Man United as a Man City fan. But what a way to end the series here with a Premier League winners medal, a Champions League winners medal, and a Super Cup winners medal. Oh my word. Big moments in that game. And Mirko Capelli with his first goal of the season secures us a phenomenal win in the Champions League. I can't believe we've managed to do it. Famous treble, there it is. Champions League, Premier League, and the European Super Cup. What an unbelievable performance. We've qualified for the Club World Championship as well, which we haven't played. I don't think we've actually played in. Have we played in it? I vaguely remember potentially being in it with Mönchengladbach, but what an I mean, what a winner. Mirko Capelli, what a winner that was. His finishing is 5. That goal was out of this world. We have built a phenomenal team here, full of winners. Some of the world's best players are here as well. And yes, along the way, we haven't won an awful lot of silverware in this series, but we have entered the top 10 English managers ever. Yes, we've only won 2 league titles. That's with Taunton and Manchester United. The other trophies, of course, the Europa League, the Champions League, and the European Super Cup. And my word, what a way to end the series. That goal, I mean, funnily enough, United actually won the Champions League 3 years ago as well, before we came in charge. But we have done something truly special this season, and it is a very fitting way to end Sunday League to Champions League this year. We'll have a little bit of a look through. I mean, we'd already started building for our under-21s next season as well. We've confirmed a lot of new signings coming in. Already. They're all youngsters. A winger slash striker, 3 central midfield players we've already confirmed coming in, a left back, a right back, 2 centre backs, and a goalkeeper, all for the under-21s side. And we won't get to see them now. But my word, what a way to do it. I certainly can't complain at that at all. We'll just move it forward a little bit and we'll get through to the proper end of the season side of things. Dixon has won the Champions League's best defender of the season. I mean, in terms of goalkeeper, we weren't even in the running. Dixon won it, of course, for the defender. Medina got second for the midfielder. And in terms of striker, again, we weren't even in a looking for that one. I don't know when it goes into. I think when it goes into the squad planner update, obviously we get the full roundup of the season, and it should tick over from there. But my word, what a phenomenal job we've done. There it is, the end of season review, the Premier League trophy, the Champions League trophy, and the UEFA Super Cup. New arrivals, Laureano Alves, signing of the season. It goes without saying, 26 goal contributions from him in 50 matches. What a fantastic season from him. Alderete, the goalkeeper that we brought in, only played 3 games, and he played all right. Usmanu, I mean, I thought he'd be a reserve. He made 48 appearances over the course of the season. We signed him from Wolves for 31 million, and what a player he has been. There it is, top of the Premier League on goal difference. We've had a phenomenal season overall in that, obviously, because we've won it. Champions League winners, a 3-2 win over Barcelona. A UEFA Super Cup winner with a 4-0 win over Real Madrid. Yes, we've not won the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, but I think we've really done something special. Biggest wins of the season, 8-1 away at Brentford. The match to remember was a 6-0 win at home against Watford. Goal of the season. What a surprise. Goal of the season. Mirko Capelli with that superb strike in the Champions League final to win us the tournament. You can't argue with that. Just the nature of the occasion warranted that to be goal of the season, didn't it? Financially, we've actually not done quite as well. We've made 87 million more in prize money. We've lost a little bit on a couple of other bits, but overall, we've made a huge, huge profit. We've improved the reputation of Manchester United. We're now a proper 5-star side after winning the Premier League for the first time in 23 years and the Champions League. And overall accolades, team of the season, absolutely brilliant stuff. I mean, Tennis, he got in team of the season. Whitbread has been outstanding since coming back into the side. Romano, Capelli, Dixon, Biner, Cook, Hadjo, Alves, Sanogo, Medina, and Almada. You can't argue with that first team. You cannot argue with that best 11. Cook with the fans player of the season, Medina with young player of the season, Alves signing of the season, Capelli goal of the season, top scorer Almada with 24 goals, Medina 17 assists, most player of the season award, player of the match award, sorry, for Medina with 8, highest average rating of 7.4, most passes complete per 90 minutes goes to Yerashami, which is a bit of a strange one. Personally, manager of the month for August, December, February and April, manager of the year confirmed come the end of the season. In terms of individual competition awards as well, Nathan Cook got English Footballer of the Year and the Players Player of the Year. Dixon with Champions League Defender of the Season, as we saw. Mark Sanogo got African Midfielder of the Year, and English Players Young Player of the Year went to Laureano Alves. History in the making. Obviously, we got the treble. Everything has gone in our favour this year. Manager timeline. I'm not going to go through all this, but obviously we had an excellent career overall. Yes, we would have liked to have won more trophies, but we've also become the most reputable team in England, 3 years ahead of schedule. We'll accept the current vision. It doesn't matter anyway. And we'll just aim to do it all again. And that's that. Obviously, we've made some young signings ready for next season, which we're not going to see now. But again, it doesn't matter. The job has been done. We'll just have a brief look overall at the career that we've had. And one of the we've got the best reputation of a manager, one of the best reputations in the world. Top of the tree in that, top of the tree in tactical consistency as well. Not necessarily a hands-on approach. Loyalty to players and domestic player bias is down quite considerably. Financial management, excellent. Handling team discipline, excellent. Attributes through the roof for a number of different bits and pieces. In terms of job history, here we are. First season, really struggled at Taunton. We finished 17th place. Second season, we completely overhauled the team. Managed to win the National League South and bring our first trophy back of the series. And we finished second in the National League. We could have had consecutive promotions. It didn't quite happen for us. We then got a job at Charlton, which lasted 6 months. It was very, very poor. And in the end, we got sacked. We then ended up at Karlsruhe in Bundesliga 2. We managed to save them from relegation, completely overhaul the team. We then won promotion to the Bundesliga. We finished 17th, unfortunately. And that was the end of that. We decided to leave before we were pushed because we weren't going to stay safe. We then went to Borussia Mönchengladbach. And yes, we've been very successful here at Manchester United, but I really enjoyed my time at Mönchengladbach, I will be honest. A 6th place finished in our first season. We then finished runners-up in the Bundesliga, 3rd and then 4th. We actually gradually got worse in the Bundesliga. But we were a very good team. And I think if we'd have stayed there a bit longer, we could have probably won some silverware. But when you're competing with Bayern Munich and Dortmund, it was always going to be difficult. But I really enjoyed my time there. And then we came to Manchester United. We struggled to keep our job in that first season. We finished in 7th place. We won the Community Shield and the Europa League, our first trophies in 33-34 from 24-25. So we hadn't won any trophies for 9 seasons. We then won a double last season. This season, Manager of the Year, 4-time Manager of the Month as well. First personal accolades since that season at Taunton as well. So that's 10 years on. And we finally won Manager of the Month awards and a Manager of the Year award. But then another 3 trophies. So overall, we've spanned an 11-year career for Sunday League to Champions League this year, should we say. 6 trophies, so an average of an average of a trophy every 2 years. Granted, 5 of them have come in the last 2 years, but what a way to end. I wish it was Man City and not Man United, but what a way to end. Champions League, Premier League, UEFA Super Cup. The series is done. I am recording quite a bit in advance at the moment. I'm going to have a bit of a break for a while. We could be back next week for a new series. I've not fully decided what I'm going to do because at the time of recording, I'm about 3 weeks ahead of schedule. We will get a new series on the go. I'm not entirely sure what it's going to be yet, but hopefully you will join myself for that new series. Sunday League to Champions League comes to an end here. We will officially retire after a phenomenal season. What a way to end our career. The Manchester United board want me to stay, and who can blame them? And there it is. Our retirement is confirmed, but that is a fantastic way to end. This is Big Will signing away for the last time this year for Sunday League to Champions League. Thank you very much for your support. Please like, subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated, and I will see you all next time. This is Big Will signing away.